Hey Arūnas, nice to have you. Hi everyone, great to have Arūnas here with us today, and he's going to talk about some really unique product that they're about to release. It's called Millo, the new blender, right?
So the first one we called Millo 1.
Right, okay, so yeah.
Obviously.
You're taking it simple and yeah.
And the second one actually became Millo Air.
Okay.
So the core technology that we're using is magnetic air drive.
Yeah.
So that kind of became the basis for the second version, and Millo Air.
Cool. I feel like holding a Lithuanian Apple product now. Great. Talk me a little bit through this. So what is this? How does it work? It's a bit like a thing from the future. So it's like a powerful blender that's also portable now.
The first one, the original Millo 1, born out of waking up everyone at home.
Okay.
So at that time I started doing triathlon, like doing sports every morning.
Yeah.
And you come back home, you want to do a smoothie, and you can't.
Okay, because you have family and everyone's sleeping. And,
So kind of a silly problem, but it went searching for a quiet blender.
Yeah.
And I couldn't find any. Putting a towel and rubbing your blender every morning doesn't sound like.
Did you actually tried? Did you actually trying to create isolation?
I didn't.
Okay.
I went more easier way.
Okay,
create a blender.
Which I assume probably sounded quite a simple idea, and you thought, okay, well, we're just gonna do some tweaks in here and there. You probably did a little bit of research, right?
Exactly.
And then you thought we're just gonna click it. How the actual story went through? How was the real deal?
Yeah, we started back in 2016. Actually, it took weeks to get the first prototype working, and it was like, okay, we have a prototype, it's working, it's spinning, magnets are working, so how long can it take to get to a full product?
Right.
Maybe a year. Let's try to do that. It took way longer than that. We had 4 angel investors.
Yeah.
With a little bit of money invested, 60,000 if I'm not mistaken.
So that's the first tranche of investment, 60,000.
Well, we did understand that it's too little to start building a product, and at that time, so it was end of 2016, Filippo already did a great job of promoting Kickstarter and doing crazy stuff, raising millions there, so we thought, okay, let's do the same.
Yeah.
And in the beginning of 2017, we did our first Kickstarter campaign with no idea how to do a Kickstarter campaign. It's just, we have a great product, let's just show it to everyone. Apparently it doesn't work that way.
Yeah.
So we had a Kickstarter campaign in 2017. It took us a while to get first significant investment, around $500,000, that we actually could have all the engineering team on board and start building the product. Back in 2020, I think this is when we released the product, got the certificates, and start shipping it to originals Kickstarter, so 3 years.
Wow, so 3 years after you did the campaign, you got the product.
Yes. So
there were some patient supporters in there, wasn't there, waiting?
So, and they were surprised twice. First, that they did receive the product, and second, about the quality. One of the guys from US, like a super backer who had like hundreds of campaign back before, he wrote that, no, this is the top 3 hardware product received on Kickstarter. Wow. And there were quite a few similar ones to this one, but this one really stuck in my mind.
Cool, so we have this now. So fast forward a few years ahead, isn't it? So you did the first product release.
So we have been working for a while with this magnetic air drive technology, mainly with the goal to have a built-in solution.
Yeah.
So imagine a table like this one.
Yeah.
You have a magnetic drive there. You have a cup. You just put it in a dedicated area, and you got rotation there.
Yeah.
So not only a blender, any rotation needed device, it works there.
Wow.
Your juicer, your grinder, your coffee grinder, your chopper, and your baby mixer, you just put a different vessel and you got the rotation going.
So it's a flat kitchen surface.
Yes.
And then you just put things.
That was the beginning of magnetic air drive.
Yeah.
Also combining the magnetic air drive together with induction. So in the middle you have rotation.
Yeah.
A little bit farther you have induction.
Yeah.
So basically what it gives, you can actually put a special pot on top.
Yeah.
It will start cooking, it will start stirring, it will start blending. It can determine how tough is your food, whether it's ready or not. So we're talking about like normally looking pot, but it's not. It's a smart pot, just does all the cooking for you.
Wow.
So that's the biggest vision. That's a really huge vision. I mean, you have to disrupt the whole industry like in a big way with a lot of money. It's a little bit easier to release a product.
Yeah.
So what we're doing right now, we took this magnetic air drive and we actually installed it in this small device.
Right. Yeah.
And I can tell you a little bit more how different it is comparing to the first one.
Cool. Yeah. Let's walk this through. So you got Millo 1 and now you have Millo Air, right? So this is Millo Air.
The original blender had a motor inside with a range of magnets on top.
Yeah.
And then we have a range of magnets on the other side.
Yeah.
And basically they would connect together and spin together,
okay.
which is the name for that is magnetic coupling. It's used in water pumps, so it's not like an old technology. It's just it was never used in the kitchen.
Right.
In a smaller application. So that was the first one, and this is the second one. Actually, we do not have an actual motor inside the base.
Yeah.
We only have a magnetic generator. So basically, once the power is on, we generate the magnetic field on top, which turns the permanent magnets inside of the blending cup.
Okay.
And as you can see, it's really slim. It's lightweight.
Yeah.
Also because there's no rotation, so we don't need to have any ventilation for the rotating parts. It's actually all sealed. So basically, you can literally put it under the water, and nothing happens.
And then it doesn't have any buttons and things like that because it's also like a touch.
We have a touch section here on top. It will restart again and come back. And the benefit of that, we also had the first version also had only touch 360 touch control, is that you are not connected to one set of controls.
Okay.
Users can actually change it.
Yeah.
On their phones, the way they want to control it. They can record their own presets. They can change, I don't know, how to control speed and so on and so on.
So it's actually integrated as well with an app or
yes,
stuff? Okay,
yes.
Cool.
So app is not for controlling the device, but actually for making it more convenient.
Yeah.
Once we come up with a better way how to control it, you still have the same device somewhere at the other end of the world. We update the firmware, we send it to you, and you have the latest device, and you can use it just like a phone or your computer.
So it's kind of like a work in progress even after you have the product, isn't it?
Exactly.
Oh, it's pretty cool.
Always improving.
Awesome. Cool. So shall we make a smoothie?
Yes, let's do that. So magnetic field over here, the cup comes just like that.
Okay.
And then we turn it on, and it starts spinning. You can increase the speed.
Yeah.
If we would have a traditional blender, I think we wouldn't be able actually to talk.
No, I have I use blender quite a bit as well for like smoothies, and you said something similar for sports, and it's just like it wakes up the neighborhood. It doesn't wake up the house. It wakes up the neighborhood. It's like every time you use it, you feel guilty using it.
Exactly. So that's a different story here. Another thing is that because we don't have an access for the motor itself, we thought, okay, why not having it like a through hole? And then my co-founder Ivor said, why not putting it on a wall just like that and making creating a charger, so you don't really need to connect anything, to plug anything, you just kind of store it on the wall, and then it's it's always ready for you.
Oh, nice. It's
so
pretty
that's
cool,
that's the way how the products are created.
Innovation and making, but that's probably the best way to do things, is just by building it and then seeing how you can actually improve it and testing it in real life. All right, cool. We got some ingredients. Let's try to make a smoothie, isn't it?
Sure, let's do it. Some milk.
Actually, I don't think I've been so excited watching somebody making a smoothie yet. But it's actually pretty cool. It's awesome to see the products not only in videos, but in actual real life. That it's working.
I'll give you the honors to touch the first button.
So do I do this? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
It's finger recognition as well.
Yeah, and this is actually quite interesting. So we can have a conversation while we're doing this.
So yeah, we have 3 functions actually. So the first one is you can set the speed.
Okay.
So there are 4 speeds here. The second one is actually you can set the smoothness. Rare, medium, or well done.
Okay.
In terms of smoothness.
Yeah, yeah.
So basically, because we're able to detect how much power is needed to turn the blades, and it's getting easier and easier and easier to continue the rotation. So basically, we understand, okay, the consistency from hard is getting more towards liquid. And the final one is presets. Basically, you have your 3 presets, and then you just select whatever is you record on your phone.
Cool.
So now it's full speed. The prototype works at 12,000 RPM, and the final version will be 15,000 RPM.
15. So that's going to be another 30%, something like that.
Yes.
Okay. And that's it.
That's it. Voila.
And we have a healthy
blueberry smoothie.
Great. So I can't wait to try this. So maybe we can actually do that. So cheers to that.
Cheers.
It is super smooth. That is super smooth.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think this is. Yeah, I make smoothies quite often, and they're normally quite chunky. That's a little bit annoying. I love this one. That's great. Cool. So while the product is awesome, and then we see it in action, I really loved our conversation, Adomas. I wish you all the best luck, guys. I'm pretty sure you're gonna smash it. You've been through a lot of time. You had already the test of time, the test of market. The test of. Pretty sure you had all the challenges that a startup can face. All the best luck with you guys, and thanks for the great smoothie, and great to meet you, and great to have you, man, here.
Thanks.
Cool.